What starts as simple filming turns into confrontation. From scenic views to sidewalks and courthouses, ordinary people face police pressure for exercising basic rights. Are these genuine concerns or just power plays? Watch closely, question everything, and if you believe rights still matter, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
What's going on here? How's it going today?
What's going on, man?
Just filming. How you guys doing?
Not much.
What's your name? Since you're approaching me all weird, bro. Why'd you approach me all weird? You slammed your brakes. I'm over here just filming, bro.
You know you're on state property?
Yeah, which is public property.
No, it's not public property.
It's public property. It is. I'm not dumb. I know this. I'm filming. I already told you that twice. I'm gonna stop asking questions, answering questions for no reason. What's your reason for stopping me? For coming up and talking to me? I'm over here doing nothing, not trying to hide. I'm over here filming, and then you want to come up here and slam your brakes? Don't want to identify yourself? Don't want to nothing when I asked you something, right? But you want to slam your brakes and be all intimidating. What the fuck is that for?
And our badges are on our shirts.
But that's not what I asked. I just asked him what his name was. He wanted to slam his brakes because he wanted to slam his brakes, walk up behind. I already told you. I said I'm just filming.
I said, what's the purpose of it?
There is. It's for a story. That's all I can say. So I mean, there's no reason for you guys to keep coming over here and intimidating me, man.
Nobody's trying to intimidate.
That's what. Yeah. When he does what he did, bro, that's exactly what he did. That's what he did. What's your name then? Why don't you identify yourself verbally?
First, this is state property. So
what's your name? It's public property. I can be here when I'm walking and driving around. I can be here. I'm filming stuff. I can film whatever I want in this. This is public property, bro.
Our personal vehicles are here. That's what we're concerned.
Okay, I didn't know that. It says visitor parking when I come in. It says no tobacco products. I don't have tobacco products.
No visitors for now. All these are all employee vehicles.
Okay.
And we're concerned about our vehicles.
Okay, well, I'm not concerned about that. I'm doing mine. You're the ones that came up here and made a big deal.
Because I'm concerned about my vehicle.
Okay, well, then don't be concerned about it. I'm over here doing something that's legal. I'm filming out here in the beautiful area with the desert and the mountains, and you want to come up and intimidate me and then try to lie to me and say I can't film from here? Oh, it is. It is. I know for a fact. I already know. I've done this for a living for years, bro. Don't tell me what I can do, man. This is a public street. It says visitor access,
that you're on state, right?
which is public property. I just want to. It doesn't matter what it is. It's public property. I can be here. It's public property. Public access. I have public access to be wherever I want right here. I'm not causing. It doesn't matter. I work for the press. You guys want to stand around and intimidate me for no reason? It's not going to work with me, bro. I'm going to continue doing my story.
Are you one of them sovereign citizens?
I'm not going to answer dumb questions, bro. What's your name and badge number? Why don't you identify it verbally like you're supposed to? Do you tell the judge that right here? That's what you tell him?
My badge is right here.
Oh, that's what it is. So you're right here, one of those, huh? I know your cousin. I know your cousin. He's famous. What's your name? You want to be professional? Be verbal about your name or no? I mean, I see it, but you're supposed to verbally identify yourself if you want to come intimidate me. That's not going to work. That's what you did. You came over here. I got you on video slamming your brakes, coming to try to flank me backwards.
So if you're going to just sit here and keep over talking.
Okay, then don't talk to me no more. I'm going to remain silent and just keep filming and do what I'm doing, what's allowed. So you can just keep doing whatever you want.
What you need to do.
Okay, well, you can just keep doing whatever you want to do. I'm going to stay right here and film what I'm allowed to film. So you got this guy here that wants to say that I'm not allowed to be here and film on public property. We all know that's a lie. Trying to intimidate, slam his brakes, won't identify. You got right here, that's his name right here. And you got this other guy, all because I'm filming the mountains out here, and this is what you get in the state of Nevada. This is what you get.
Where are you from?
I'm not going to answer your question. You won't answer anything. You're right here, right? That's your name. Unidentified. Not willing to identify yourself. That's not professional at all. Is that your policy, not to identify yourself? Is that your policy? Why don't you let me know that, since you want to ask me questions? What's your policy on identifying yourself verbally? I can't read. What's your policy? What's your policy to verbally identify? Because what if you're an imposter? I don't know who you are. You just came up, slammed the brakes in some weird van that looks like a child molester van. I mean, and then you want to come up and try to flank me from behind and try to be intimidating. Don't act like, I mean, I got it all on film. I got it on 2 cameras. So it's ridiculous that you want to act like that. It's ridiculous.
But you want us to be okay with you walking around?
Okay, yeah, especially after you did what you did, and I'm still not doing nothing that's going to cause a problem. There's no suspicion of a crime. I haven't committed a crime. Please leave me alone. Stop trying to intimidate me and trying to violate my rights. That's what you're doing.
Nobody's trying to violate.
That's what you're doing. You're standing here violating my rights
Which rights are we violating?
by telling me I have to leave from a place that's public property where I'm allowed to
Public
film. So don't
property.
tell me. It
This
is
a
public
prison,
property.
it's state property.
Well, what
It's
did you
not
say? It's
public.
public property. State property is public property. Our taxes pay for it, so don't tell me what I can do, bro.
This is not public property.
It is. It's not a privately owned prison. It's a state-owned prison, which is public property. So stop. And this is visitors right here. It says visitor access.
no visiting.
Go show me a sign. Go show me a sign where it says I can't be here. Go show me that. State your policy. State the law where I can't be here. State the law where I can't be
Why
here
don't
and
you
film.
State the law, seeing
State
you're
the law.
saying
No, state the law.
Why'd
You
keep
think you know the
over-talking?
law so well? State the law.
All you're doing is trying to overtalk people.
No, I'm
and make it
not.
seem like
I'm
you have
asking you to
something.
state the law.
No, see, you keep
Are you going to
overtalking.
answer the question?
No, because you can't
Okay,
let anybody
good. State
talk.
the law.
All you're doing is trying to get people to walk into
I'm
what
not.
you're
I'm walking to what? I want you to state the law. If
don't
you're
even
to
have
law
any
that
law.
I'm
What
breaking,
laws are
state
you
the
trying to
law.
follow
Am I
right now?
breaking a law?
You're not following
Am I
anything right
breaking
now.
a law?
You just said the same thing 4 times.
I'm asking you. You haven't answered me. You don't want to answer me, right? You don't want to answer me, and you want me to answer your questions. Let's go live for this. This is ridiculous.
I'm calling HP then?
For SUV, unit forces and one for medical blood draw. Hold it.
So we're live, guys, right now, just in case these guys want to violate my rights. I'm over here on state property recording, and he wants to try to tell me I can't be here to film on public property. What's the law? I'm asking you guys the law.
Repeat your
Since you want to say stuff, what's the law? What's the law? You guys don't want to say anything about the law, do you? I'm asking you one simple question, and then I'll leave if there's a law that I'm breaking. Am I breaking a law? I'm willing to leave if I'm breaking a law, but I don't think I am. I think you're lying to me. So am I breaking a law, or do I have to leave? What are you going to answer? I'm asking you. So this is all on camera right here. Am I breaking a law, or do I have to leave? What law am I breaking? You see how neither one wants to answer, because there's no law broken. If there was, they would tell me and I would leave peacefully. There's no problem with that. I'm out here filming. I probably would have been gone in 5 minutes. I was filming shots of the mountain. You see where the sun is, everyone. You see where I film normally. So that's why I'm here. So let's just see what these guys think at this point. I'm asking them over and over, am I breaking a law? Am I breaking a law? Am I breaking a law? Right here, am I breaking a law? I know you're breaking policy, but not identify yourself verbally. What law am I breaking, bro? Tell me, bro. I'm waiting here. I don't care. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to leave? Is there a law that I'm violating? Let me know and I'll leave. So you know the law, right? Oh, that's great. I know. You hear that. So we're going to remain silent, just continue filming, doing what we were doing. These guys can stand here and do the intimidation factors. That's probably what they do to the prisoners in the prison. I didn't even know this is a prison until he said that. That's probably what they do to the prisoners in here now that he says that. They have full control over the prisoners, but when I'm out here filming in my legal right, they want to say I'm not.
Left side person.
Yeah, let them know how you haven't told me what law I'm breaking, and I'm asking you over and over. What law am I breaking, bro? Look at that radio. You hear them all calling in people, back up. But he says I'm not doing nothing wrong. He won't say what I'm doing. So what do you guys? You guys are just the people that call other people? That's what you guys do? Look how dumb these two look. If this guy wouldn't have slammed his brakes and got all out of his car like he did, I probably would have been way more professional than I am. These guys are so unprofessional. Ignorant. He would never have done that. You know what he did was illegal, actually. Was that losing control of your vehicle when it slid a few feet over there? I want to make sure about that, because now you want to act like you're not going to answer my question. I'm asking you, is there a law I'm breaking on your property? What law am I breaking, bro? I want to know. You have a law? Do you have a law? No, none? I'm going to walk this way since you guys have no law. Right here and film now like we were. Let's see what these guys do. See if they want to intimidate, since I'm just over here filming. He wants to intimidate me. They want to try to intimidate you when I'm just trying to film the mountains of Nevada. This is what they do. This is what people do in Nevada. What do you think? Hey, why don't you call my lawyer right now? Put him on the line in case one of these guys try to touch me or violate my rights. This is the correction facility. These are the guys. Look how one guy's gonna walk this way and get closer to me when I tried to avoid. This is how they do. They escalate situations. They don't try to de-escalate. If they would have just let me film the mountains for 10 minutes, I'd have been out of here. But he can't state a law now, and he wants to be intimidating, lie to me, slam his brakes, be all unjust, try to violate my constitutional rights and lie to me. It's state property, it's public property, and I'm filming the mountains, trying to get a good shot. But now I got two ignorant fucking wannabe cops in my face trying to do shit. That's what this guy's doing, trying to intimidate people. You see how he just stands there. He wants to do something so bad. If I was a prisoner, I was doing something wrong, I was violating the law, he would state the law and then I would leave. But he can't state the law, so he can just stop all that bullshit. That's what he can fucking do. I'm glad I'm live with this, bro. You look so ignorant right now. Trying to violate somebody's rights for what? For what? Because I'm filming some of the best mountains there is in Nevada? Tell me this isn't. Say something, since you won't tell me what law I'm breaking, you want to answer something else? Ridiculous, bro. You see this guy right here? We're just filming both. We'll get our story, so we at least get our mountain shots, and then we'll get these guys over here. Ridiculous, bro. Okay. Let's just keep going now. Let's see what this guy says.
Recording us?
Yes.
Oh, please.
You're looking very good today.
No, no, no. Don't say that, please.
Well, okay, you're looking very bad today.
There.
They don't want to be on video, bro. You guys fought for these rights that we have. You know what I'm saying? We love veterans. We're not here to film you guys. Look, my camera is facing that way because I respect you and I love you. Thank you so much. And I know you're a veteran. Would you like to shake my hand? Thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you guys have done to protect our country. So awesome, awesome. Awesome. Oh, we don't have to do that. I'll get this door for you, bro. I got you, bro.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. I'm gonna get the other one for you, all right?
All right.
Thank you for your service. Got you right here. You take care, all right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, brother. Thank you.
On your right.
Awesome. Whoa. No profanity. No profanity. We're not getting that. Don't worry about that. We won't.
World War III veteran? No. No, that's bad enough.
We love our veterans. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Well, are you married to a veteran?
I am.
Well, that means you're very supportive of our veterans.
I am
So
very supportive.
thank you. Thank you.
Very supportive.
Is this your husband?
This is my husband.
Oh, thank you so much for, standing up for our rights and protecting our country, sir. Thank you. We really love you for that. Thank you. Have a good day.
They give me glasses so we can see them.
Shout outs to our veterans. I love our veterans.
You don't need the ones for the years. People love.
Yeah, we're there. You can say to them, oh, yeah. My kids.
United we stand. Oh yeah.
He's a vet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, there.
Thank you for your service, sir. Much respect. Shout out to Mr. Allen, always standing up for the First Amendment.
Yeah, of course you can. Have a good day. Thank you, sir. Sometimes you wave. Well, he is not. Oh, okay. I must have been waving. I did it. Oh, you did. Okay.
You answer quickly.
Can I get it from that angle? Are you a police officer?
I am.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
You can. It's not like a super secret thing.
Awesome. You
Yeah,
see,
no,
I
I'm
love
also
this.
not-
I love this type of
I'm a criminal investigator, but
criminal investigator.
Yep, I can give it to you.
Oh,
I'm not,
nice.
Like, it's federal might be a little bit different. I'm assuming you guys are doing like First Amendment audit and right to be, right to see type stuff.
Yes, sir.
I get it. I am a veteran as well, so I understand.
Awesome.
the need
Thank
for
you.
oversight. Yeah. So this is me. That's actually my business card. So
Thank
we
you.
don't, the badge number thing and like name and badge. We don't certify like local PDs.
Okay.
So to us, it doesn't really mean anything. So it could be.
How would you
It could change. It could change like any day, right?
Oh, okay.
So like, to even tell you my badge number, I'd have to physically look at it to be like, oh, what's my
Oh,
badge?
because it's something you don't really.
We don't. No, it's not like you see the YouTube videos on
Name and badge number now.
California and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where they certify by badge number. We don't usually do that, but
I see.
yeah, you guys, as you know, as long as you're in a facility, I don't know if they explain to you, you can record pretty much anywhere you have a right to be.
Yeah.
So you just can't go into units, wards, operating areas, stuff
Signs
like
that say restricted.
Is there another?
Yeah.
Is there another area that you would that you think we should
So this is-
check out and take videos of?
So of the facility, the grounds is a lot more interesting, I think, than inside the building. So we have soccer fields in the back. We have 2 large walking paths that do about like a 2-mile loop around the facility. You have a veterans housing group at the end of the property.
All right.
Yep,
Well,
that's-
thank you for
which is-
being professional, brother, and thank you for standing up for our rights and for being a veteran.
Yeah,
and,
no, man.
You know,
Like I said, we get it. So definitely. Like,
we're on the
appreciate
same.
it.
We're on the
Enjoy
same
the
team,
weather.
bro.
I don't know if you're local.
Are you a veteran, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
What channel you got?
Well, we just opened up. It's First Amendment Network. It's our second day on the job, and we already reached over 100,000 viewers on our first video. This is our second VA that we do. We did El Paso. Now we're going all over the country. How's it going, sir? Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Sure. My name's right there. My badge is right there.
Is that how you would tell a judge if he asked you?
I'm not playing these games.
Well, you're supposed to. It's not a game. You see, this guy's also a cop, and he's very professional. And you're a sergeant. Are you the leader? Are you okay? You seem like a little bit amped up.
Kind of have to be. So you can be filmed from the exterior as long as they can't.
Yeah.
Any
public areas.
Public areas.
So you see, that's what we're looking for. First reactions. You're a genuine nice guy. You have no problem with video recording us. This guy says, my name is here, right here. He comes here like, you know what I'm saying? This guy just came out of the gym or something, and
Good workout. Thank you.
well,
Appreciate the compliment.
well, thank you,
So as
thank
long
you.
as you guys aren't, like I said, recording anything that's HIPAA violation,
Of course,
privacy
yeah.
violation.
Yeah, we would never do that. We
Yeah,
would never
so,
do that.
Our badge numbers aren't, like I said, a thing in the government as much. We can give them to you. I don't know mine. I have to look at it. We don't write them down. We'll sell them to never. But
No worries.
canon officers, that's obviously what.
Well, being Veterans Affairs Police, I would assume, and I know that he thinks that this is all a game. He's not going to tell me, but I can almost guarantee you that this gentleman right here, being a sergeant, does not know the Third Amendment. And if he does, I'll apologize and leave. But most people do not know the Third Amendment, and
Watch out behind you.
it pertains to the military. Do you know what the Third Amendment is, sir?
I'm not here to answer all your
Yeah, you actually are. You see, you took an oath, just like he did. He's happy to protect our Constitution. I'm not here to quiz him. He's here. He's not working.
It's irrelevant.
No,
That's the problem. Fraud is, you're in a building.
What's the Third Amendment?
What, against quartering and all that? you're
Okay,
talking
well,
about?
thank you. He didn't know that.
But that's fine. I took constitutional law. It's no big deal.
Good.
But you know what? You've got patients here.
That we love and respect.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't even. I come up here as a volunteer, and I can't have a patient's face in a picture.
Well, sir. Honestly, there's things that we don't like about the law too. You know, there's laws that I don't like. You know, I can't publicly consume marijuana. I'll be in trouble. I don't like that law. I have to put up with it. Public video, public photography, it's legal, so people have to put up with it.
That is legitimate privacy issue, though.
Not if we're in public. You see, it is their duty to protect any sensitive information.
You're
So
on the grounds of a federal facility.
correct.
It's federal facility.
Who finances this place?
The government.
And who pays for the government? The public. Thank you very much. Can I have your name, sir?
My name's Ken DeMarco.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you, you're not a sergeant? Are you like a corporal?
Corporal, yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you. My name's Enrique. We're not here to disturb the peace, create a problem. We actually love our veterans, and we love the good, courteous police officers like the one in there, and the other gentleman that just left. That guy right there. He's a gem. I love that guy right there. We need you in uniform like that, bro, because you see, uniform guys arrive and it's a complete different story. It's like they agree with what we have to. They agree, but they don't want to agree. You know, this guy wish he could take me. I could tell with your body language. This guy, I don't even want to think about what's going through your head. So
This isn't a trivia show.
no, this is actually checking up on you, sir, making sure that you respect our rights. Can I have your name and position, please, sir?
Newton.
Oh, he's the captain. Captain, we need to talk. You see, we have a situation right here with your officers who. I'm sorry?
He's a lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Yeah, captain is the 2 bars. Lieutenant, 1 bar. Thank you. So, even though you guys are I do this for a living. I have over 1,500 published videos. So I come across you guys all the time. I can tell with your body language that you're not happy to be here right now. And you should be, because this is about our rights. This is about our rights. You should be happy. This guy, he's a leader. He goes right and walks. Terrible attitude. That's why you have a bad attitude when you showed up. Because even though you weren't rude, you were rude. You said my name's right there, and this is it right there, and this is this right here, and I got the cojones. But you have to be nice, bro. It's part of your job. Hey, my name is Officer Burnt.
Anybody with a beard can't be. It can't be all bad. You have a lens cap on there.
I love this guy.
It flies over me.
Thank you.
I love this guy. He's got a sense of humor. So,
What's the name of your channel again?
we're the First Amendment Network. So,
Is that what? If I go on YouTube, is that what it's going to be?
yes, sir. You can go ahead and find it. We love you for standing up for our Constitution. You know, we know that you're a military guy. Come on, bro. You guys love this shit more than the average person. But we love it as much as you do. That's why we're out here checking up throughout the whole country. We've been to Guam. We've been to the Northern Mariana Islands. We've been to Alaska.
I lived in Guam for 3 years.
Really? Wow. Really? Well, I got detained at the naval base doing an audit. But they let me go once they found out I was a good guy.
Did you have better luck at the Air Force Base?
No, I only did the naval base, and then I really don't like Guam because I got robbed. But I love the people there, but I got robbed there, so I'm kind of scared of getting robbed again. So they robbed me for my for my belongings, and the police tried to rob me for my rights. So also, so you've been to Guam, you should know that. What do you think about when you're arriving in U.S. territory and they trying to make you fill out U.S. Customs form, even though we're on a domestic flight? When you go to Puerto Rico, you don't have to sign that. And Guam is just like Puerto Rico. If I'm not mistaken, we were both taken by the U.S. at the same time. So why is it that when you go to Guam, they require you answer all these questions? I got 1 million views on a video as soon as I arrived to Guam.
It's just depending on them. They just want to make sure certain things come in and out of that island.
Well, imagine us doing that out of Massachusetts.
Agricultural stuff, snakes. They had a tree snake for a while.
Oh, the snakes. Yes, yes. I love Guam. Been there twice. You ever been to Saipan?
No.
It's right. Well, you heard about it, right?
Yeah, I know where it is.
Right next to it. I'm a Saipan resident. Look, Saipan. No.
Yeah.
I love Saipan.
You guys have a card for your YouTube channel?
You know, we had business cards, but we've handed them all out. We just have not reordered any, but we can mail them. So
but we'll tag you guys.
Or tag you guys, yeah.
We'll tag you guys. Look, this guy, you kind of scare me a little bit, but you're all right. Look, bro, I forgive and forget. Brunt, right? How do you say it? Brunt. I'm Enrique, bro. Let's start again. Nice to meet you, Tim. Well, we respect and honor our veterans and our police. So thank you for being nice. Even though we didn't really, I didn't really understand each other.
Most of our police are veterans.
That's good.
95% of us are veterans.
That's good. That's good. It's better to keep veterans as the VA police, you know, who's going to understand these people better than you.
We relate to them.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and continue our journey around the property. We won't be going into any restricted areas. And I think that's it. You guys can carry on. You said that this is not public, so this is public. That's the problem. I try to nicely explain everything to people, bro, all over. And I know that in the beginnings of when I started doing this back in 2018, because now I'm a veteran on the First Amendment, not like you guys, not as such as a good of a hero, but I'm meeting up with my with the expectations of my country. My country.
You throw your digs and stuff too, and it's getting entirely too fucking predictable. It really is. I know the script.
So we're just trying to educate people, brother. We're not trying to cause a problem or anything like that.
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What you doing?
I'm just taking pictures.
You can't take pictures of playing.
I'm on a public sidewalk, bro.
No matter.
What do you mean it don't matter?
You can't shoot the plane. You're not supposed to shoot the plane.
Well, then put a big ass wall up
What's your
around.
name, man?
Don't worry about my name. I'm not gonna give it.
Man, gate. Uncooperative.
I'm on a public easement, bud. I'm in public. Who do you work for? Herc Rena S? Allied Universal? You have no authority out here on the public. So why don't you take yourself on back into where you have authority, buddy?
Where I want to go. So,
Me too. Yeah. All right. So you're just hanging out with me? All right. Cool. I'm on the sidewalk, bro. I'm in the public. So, like I was saying, look, my cool ass bike, GT Robinson. Only the old heads know about it. I'm here on a public sidewalk. I have this guy rolling up to. I don't know who you are. Can you identify yourself?
I work for the plant.
You work for the plant?
Yeah.
Your name is?
None of your business.
James Sharper? What's your guard card ID? Can I get that, please? Well, you're having an interaction with me.
You did nothing for me.
Well, you came up to me, buddy.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I said, why are you filming in the plane?
Because it's cool. It's interesting. Matters. I'm on a sidewalk, though.
They don't like you doing that.
They don't like you doing that inside their property.
All right. No problem.
How you doing, bud?
What's up, guys?
Can I get your guard card number, please?
I'm sorry?
Do you work for Allied Universal?
Yes, I do.
Can I get your guard card ID, please?
I don't have a guard card ID.
What's your serial number?
I don't have a serial number.
Badge number?
We don't carry we don't have badge.
You don't have badge numbers? Okay. So I have an EMT walking up to me without any allied. Oh, he has allied on the other side. Okay. What are we waiting for, bud? Am I detained? Oh, so what am I? Well, what are we doing here? Just hanging around, waiting for the call. The cops are gonna come and they're gonna educate you that I'm on the sidewalk. Okay? All right.
Right.
All right. He just threw some gum wrapper on the ground. I think it's like a $75, $100. It could be up to anywhere up to a $450 ticket, depending on how you do it. I'm not running. I'm way here for the cops to give you a true education, buddy. I'm here on a public sidewalk. I got it all on video. This is as far as I've been. I'm not right here through here. I'm not even past the stop point. Stop point's over there. Here's my guy. They probably know who I am already. Oh, I haven't met this one yet. I'm just from right here.
Doesn't matter. It's a Homeland Security site. If you have a problem with that, you can contact.
No, this is a public sidewalk.
Okay.
And the Department of Homeland. The department. I don't need that because I didn't commit a crime. Am I detained?
Am I detaining you? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, am I detained?
You're out here doing something that Homeland Security does not want people doing. They do not want them filming.
Right.
This is a Homeland Security site.
Are you familiar with the Department of Homeland Memo 2018? It was in 2010.
You have it on you?
It was 2000.
Do you have it on
you can look it up. You have a database.
Do you have it on you?
No, I don't have it on. I don't carry it on me.
Are you Mr. Wolf?
Yeah, you guys know who I am.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Right. And I'm on a public sidewalk. Public utility pole. I'm not on their property. I didn't commit a crime and I don't need the ID. And you know who I am already. And you can just tell these guys, that I'm okay to be on a sidewalk and filming.
You're not okay to be filming. You're not okay to be filming.
Okay.
What's your full name?
Well, you guys already know that, right?
Philip Wolf?
No. No, it's not. I wish not to answer any more questions at this time.
Then you can leave.
I can leave, right? So I'm free to stay? I'm free to go?
No, free to go.
Free to go?
Leave from this area or you're going to be arrested for obstruction.
Okay, as soon as you leave, I'll leave.
No.
You can watch me.
You don't tell me what to do.
Oh my God.
You don't tell me to leave.
Do you have your body cam on? Is your body cam on?
It is on. It's always on.
Thank you.
Okay? You are obstructing right now and you're obstructing with a Homeland Security site.
I'm just filming from a public sidewalk.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You are not, and the security's out here telling you that you are not allowed to do that.
Well, security
is out here telling you that you are not allowed to do that. They are not misinformed. You are going to end up on a Homeland Security watch site because you're out here filming when you're being told not to.
I have backup coming over here. This lady is standing way too close to me right now. I'm going to back up.
You told me to leave.
She's approaching me. I'm trying to leave and she's approaching me.
You're not trying to leave. You're trying to make a bigger scene.
I'm trying to leave and you're approaching me.
Then leave. Go.
Let me leave.
Then leave.
Do I have to go that way or can I go anyway?
Leave. Go.
Get out of here, Brian. You're trespassing. This is their property. Get out.
I'm trespassing. Oh, okay. It's Ryan Gilligan, right?
It is, buddy. How
You're
are
famous, bro.
How you making out?
Good, man.
All right, get out of
How
here.
you doing? Get out of here.
You're off the property.
All right. I'm not on the property, though. I'm on the public sidewalk.
This is theirs.
This is theirs? I'm going to look it up. Okay.
All right, have a good day, man.
All right, that's the case. Then you guys gave me a mighty break today.
Okay, thank you.
But I think it's a public sidewalk.
Nah, it's theirs.
Not.
It's not? It's theirs? Can I go over here?
No sidewalk.
I can't film from over there?
The refinery.
I can't video the refinery?
Correct.
All right, guys.
All right.
Good to see you again, man.
Right,
Glad
nice
you're doing well, bro. Yeah.
man.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. I'm leaving backwards, riding my bike. I'm recording cops now. I'm not recording the refinery anymore. I'm recording you guys. Let me zoom in and get closer to the curb. I'm gonna turn around and stay right here because I'm not on their property anymore. Look, he's telling them all my information. This is the guy that fucking snooped through all my information and found out where I live, sent a guy to my house. That video got 30,000 views. I'm not recording the refinery anymore. I know I can, but that dude scares me, man. Right there, that Ryan good-looking guy, he really shouldn't be on the force anymore. He's a scary dude, and he's not even from Paulsboro. I guess they're all Greenwich because it's on this side of the street. But I'm just gonna record them until they leave. As you can see, I'm not recording the refinery anymore. Even though I can. I'm giving them a little space because, look, 4 people. Yeah, man, he just does YouTubes and stuff. You know, he just has a problem with cops and stuff. Yeah, buddy, it's apparent. That lady was crazy. Whew, I need her name and badge number. I'm gonna scoop it from the video. I'll go back over there and get it. I just want to see how this ends. Because now I'm just on the public shoulder. It's a right of way. Nobody's gonna hit me. They all come from over there. Look where I'm at. I'm over here past that puddle. Yeah, man, he just wants to make people YouTube stars, you know? It's his fault that they become that. Look, now it's a big thing. Break it up, guys. Back to work. Back to work, guys. Oh, look at this guy right here. Whoop! Scoop bop ba dee bop. Illegal U-turn, no lights. What does this guy want? These guys, man, they're gonna start terrorizing me. I didn't want to shit where I eat when I first started doing this, but it just happened. Now he's here. How many more people are gonna come here? Seems pretty boring to me, but I'll stick around, I guess. See what's up. Said I'm free to go. It's like a big thing. I was on the sidewalk taking a picture and some video, and now there's the whole force is here because apparently there's not violence going on in the neighborhood, and we know there is. Man, I think I proved my point. I think they just want to sit there and out-sit me and just make me sit out here until it's dark. But that lady right there with the red hair and the bun, shoo, I'm going to get her information. She's a savage.
I got a complaint that you're creating a public disturbance by what you said to the young lady.
No, sir.
See your ID.
No, sir. We did not. We have everything on there.
I know.
We didn't say anything.
I'm going by what she said. I need your identification.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
We have freedom of speech.
Okay, come over to the car.
You're under arrest. I am actually.
You're under arrest.
Let me talk to you 1 second, just so I can get the.
Yeah, sir. Are you his superior officer?
Let me talk to you for 1 second.
Yeah, the First Amendment. You cannot do this.
I understand. And
you will have a lawsuit on your hands.
I'm not worried about
Go
this.
talk. You should be. You should be worried. You're on film, and we have all the evidence. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. cops who don't know the law. So that's why Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody could come to the Father but by me. There's only one way to be made right with God, and that's through his Son, Jesus Christ. Do you believe that, sir? You do. Are you a born-again Christian? Well, then you are not saved. Because Jesus said you must be born again. There's no other way to be made right with God than to be born again. Well, he's going to arrest me. For what? Hate speech? First Amendment. Let's read the First Amendment. Especially on a public university. Please quote for me the First Amendment. But I'm not going to start. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And so we are street preachers. We have every right to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. Are you still arresting me, sir?
I'd like to get your side of the story, unless you don't want to.
Oh, we have it
talk
on
to me.
film. We can
I would like
certainly.
to get your side of the story of what happened when the young lady walked by. Did you tell her she was going to burn in hell?
No, we talked to her and we asked her if she believes in Jesus Christ. She said she's Roman Catholic. And by the freedom of speech that we have to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Did you tell her that she's going to
But you know
burn in hell?
something? We have.
I'm just asking.
We
did you tell her
we
you were
say
gonna burn in
that
hell?
people. It doesn't matter. Even if
Yes,
I
it
did.
does.
No, it
If
does
she's just
not, officer.
walking
You do
by,
not
if
understand
she's
the First
walking by,
Amendment.
I
You do
understand.
not understand the First Amendment.
But when you're
You do
causing
not have a
alarm,
right to
when you're
dictate
causing
to
alarm,
me.
that's what
When
happens, sir.
you do
When
not
you're
have a right to
causing
dictate.
alarm,
We
that's
are
what happens, sir.
preaching
So
the gospel of
she's
Jesus
walking
Christ,
by,
and the gospel of Jesus
she's
Christ
minding her
says
own business.
very clearly. We talk to people by preaching the
I
gospel
know.
of
I
Jesus
was actually
Christ,
standing
and
there
you
with
do
my
not.
Slurpee.
We have it
I was
all here on
standing over
evidence,
the- I was
and
standing
you
there
will
the
go ahead
first
and
time.
arrest me then.
The
Go
first
ahead and
time
arrest
I'm
me for
standing
First
there with my-
Amendment.
the
Go
first
ahead
time I'm
and arrest
standing there with
me
my-
for the First Amendment. We have the right to
first time I
proclaim
was
the
standing there
gospel
drinking
of
my
Jesus
Slurpee.
Is it
Christ.
possible to see the video?
You're not going to listen.
Well,
are
it doesn't matter. Yes, it is. No, I will have to stop
Would
it.
we be okay with that? With seeing the video?
No, I'm not okay with that right now because I have it filming right now. But I mean, if you arrest me, we'll certainly use that for evidence.
we
but
didn't
we
say
did
anything like
nothing.
that. We're
Well, he
just
said
asking a
he
question.
started to put
I
his
was going to
hand
write you
on
an
here.
infraction because I feel I
No,
had
you
enough
have
for
no. You
creating
have
a public
nothing. You
disturbance.
do not have a
I am
right to
going
do
by
that.
young
First
lady
Amendment
because I
says
remember
because
the
we
first
preach the
time-
gospel
the
of
first
Jesus
time-
Christ, and the gospel of Jesus Christ says that if you are dead in your trespasses and sins, you are going to go to hell, sir. That includes you.
And drowning
That
in your own
includes
blood.
What's that?
And drowning
Where
in
does
your
it say
own
that?
blood. And drowning in your
What
own
are you
blood. My
talking about?
mother's told me that.
What's that?
My mom has told me
See,
that.
you
Who's
are an
devout
officer.
Catholic.
You are an
Who's
officer. You
devout
do
Catholic.
not have a right. You are hindering me now.
I'm biased.
As witnesses,
I'm biased.
this man
I'm
is now,
absolutely-
you
I'm
are a
biased.
representation
I am
of the
biased.
state.
I
You
am
can
biased.
leave now. This
I
is a
am
public.
biased. I am
Hey,
biased.
do you see this man?
I
He is
am
out of
biased.
control.
Officer Gibbs.
Yes. Go talk to other people because you are absolutely
Back
out
in
of
a
your
minute.
realm.
Back in a minute.
You are out of your
Back in
realm.
a minute.
Thank you, officers. I appreciate you for protecting us from a man who does not, an officer who does not understand the law.
Sir,
Thank you.
give me 1 second.
You're fair enough.
Yeah. Take you into custody, like handcuffs.
Oh yeah, he will have a lawsuit on his hands. There's no creating a public disturbance.
What time did we get here today?
What's that?
What time did you guys get here today?
Why do you need to know?
I'm just curious.
Let me see my video. Says we started a little bit later.
I love it.
Boy, that officer's a little unhinged. We've been here for about an hour and 42 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, and I also have a body cam. You know.
I do too.
Yep.
It's all right.
I do it for protection for officers who don't understand the law. I appreciate you protecting me from an officer that's a little bit unhinged. Who's the supervising? Who's the supervisor here?
She's going to be the supervisor.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just the moment she'll be discussing it with you.
Okay. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
Sergeant Ryan. Just got out here, so sounds like maybe a woman was offended by something you said.
Maybe so, but the point of the First Amendment is that we have the right that sometimes.
I know what the First Amendment is.
Okay, very good.
I'm not suggesting that you don't have the right to be here.
Very good. Of course not.
If we get a complaint, as you know, this isn't the first time we've been down here while you guys have been here. So we need to figure out how we're going to rectify the situation, because
Rectify what situation?
well, the woman was concerned. Okay.
About what?
And
we didn't approach her. We didn't approach her. We say to anybody that's walking by, if you're not in Christ, you're dead in your trasses and sins.
How do you know that people aren't in Christ?
What's that?
How do you know that she's not?
They tell me. They tell me. But it doesn't even matter. The First Amendment does not rest upon people's agreement with my free speech. You understand that? If you look at the constitutional law and various court decisions in the Supreme Court, my right to proclaim in a public area is, I mean, it's not absolute. I can't yell fire in a theater, but I can preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And part of being a Christian is that if somebody's telling me that they don't believe or whatever, I can say to them that if you're going to die in your trespasses and your sins, the Bible clearly says that a person will go to hell if they don't have faith in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So, you may not like it, sir, but it is still true.
That's nobody's suggesting that it's not true.
So
okay?
I hope that I'm glad, thank you for taking time, because that officer is certainly unhinged and he does not know the law. And he was ready to put his hands on me, and I appreciate that you guys intervened.
Here's the thing. We're on a college campus. If we get a call, we have to come.
Yeah,
right? You
fair
know
enough.
that. Just like
I've had the police.
Britain,
Yeah,
or if you're
right.
in
I've had the police call on me
Meriden,
so many times for my First Amendment
we get a
rights.
call. We get a call,
I understand.
and you're in. I don't have to tell you. You're in an environment where people don't necessarily believe what you're saying.
Of course not.
They don't have to believe what you're saying.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to believe what they're saying,
Exactly.
because you guys have had. I've been out here. You guys have had plenty of dialogues,
Yep,
right?
absolutely.
And that's the great thing about the U.S. We can agree to disagree. We can disagree. We could do whatever.
Yes.
And it'd be pretty boring if we all believed.
Yeah,
the same
and
things,
people
right?
will often use governmental force to try to suppress other people's freedom of speech, and that's the instance here, is that she made false accusations against us. I mean, if you arrest me, then I would use that as evidence to show that even still, we are Christians. We believe in what the Scripture says. But there are people that have the First Amendment right to say pretty much anything that they want. We don't have those laws.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know.
Yeah.
The things that are said to us are protected by First Amendment as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's something that we deal with as police officers as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're not the only one that
Yeah.
deals with that, right?
Well, thank you. I appreciate you doing your job.
I recognize that,
Yeah,
that's
thank you so much. And what's your name?
Officer Ryan, or Sergeant Ryan.
And your badge number?
11.
11. And what's
Yep.
your name? Officer, what's your name?
My card, sir.
What's your name and your badge number? This guy's a little unhinged. He makes me very nervous. I'm just saying, he makes me nervous. He has a gun. He makes me very nervous. This is a very strange man.
He's got his business card.
There's your business card. It has his
I
name.
don't want your business. Well, yeah, actually I do. If you do anything further, what
I got a case number for this too.
For a case number?
Yeah.
Why? Because am I under arrest?
I'll give you a case number.
Am I under arrest?
I'm documenting.
Am I under arrest?
You're not under arrest.
Okay, then why is there a case number?
I'm going to write something up on it. Do you want it?
No.
Okay.
It has nothing to do,
You
because
have
I've done
my name
nothing
and
wrong.
badge number?
I've done nothing wrong.
You're good.
This man's a little,
let me just mention-
he's a little unhinged.
All
He
right.
makes me very
Let's
nervous.
just be
He's intimidating.
respectful.
Yeah, well, he needs to be respectful. He's laughing. He has a gun. He's a very intimidating man. He seems mentally unstable, to tell you the truth, and he makes me very nervous.
I understand what you're saying, but
I know
the
you
way
do.
you're saying it.
No, because
is
I'm afraid of a man with a
disrespectful.
gun who I believe
Well,
is
obviously,
unstable.
Nothing's going to be.
Well, he started to
done
put his
you.
hands on me. I appreciate that. And you guys are reasonable, and that's why you're keeping him away, because he's something's not right.
In the future, if we could just keep things civil,
Of course.
Just try to keep things respectful.
Of course.
And
that
as
is
long
respectful.
as they're respecting you and you're respecting them,
Of course.
there should be no
See, there we go. There we go. Officer, there's a good example of what we put up with. Thank you, son.
Don't give him any
Thank you, son.
attention.
So that's how you what's that? I did not use any profanity. I did not use any profanity. Diaz, yeah, go away. Thank you. Thank you, officer. I appreciate
Sir,
that.
what's your first name?
I don't need to give you my name.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I gave you my name.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. But I don't need to give you. I've not done anything wrong. I don't need to give you any information.
Okay. Well, as a general rule, we identify everybody we deal with.
Fine.
That's
a
for
nice
like
rule.
your protection
Take care.
as well.
Go get some help. Go get some counseling, sir.
So he's gonna.
So why won't you cooperate with us? Just give us.
I'm not cooperating because I've done nothing wrong.
Can I just explain what's going on with him?
Yeah, that would be really good to know.
He has a female complainant, okay, based on this whole burn in hell statement.
That a person.
Would you mind if I finish?
Oh no, go ahead. Yep.
That she's alleging you said to her multiple times. I don't know whether or not that's true or not. I just got here.
But if I did say that, what does it matter?
Let me finish.
But that's a good question.
Right, but let me finish where she's going with this. So we just show up as a third party.
Yeah, I understand.
She wants to make a complaint.
Right.
You are right that very speech is protected under the First Amendment.
Yep.
Understood.
Yep, very good.
Understood, right? But when someone calls the police, we still have an obligation to go,
Sure.
whether or not,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
whether
I
or
get
not
that.
the alleged act is protected under
Fair
the
enough.
Constitution.
I understand that, sir.
So, to kind of circumvent what was going on and kind of ease the situation,
Thank
bring
you.
a little peace to the campus.
Yeah, de-escalate.
Right?
Yeah.
We still have to service her complaints, so we have to understand it more.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to, sometimes, contact the court and say, hey, this is what we were presented with. The problem lies that if we don't know who you are, right, then how do we sort that whole
Well,
thing
I've
out?
talked to officers in other times in other places. I gave an officer last week one of my brochures.
Yeah.
So, he has my email address. People
But that's not
generally
us.
know me.
Who's that officer?
But I don't know. But
You have a brochure now?
here's the question. Here's the question though.
Yeah.
Even if I did say, which I do not allege that I said anything that is beyond my freedom of speech, even if I did say to a person what she alleges that I said, you're going to burn in hell forever, you have no authority or right to say that I cannot say such things to people.
Yeah, I didn't say we did.
So what's the problem?
Just asking for your name.
If someone complains, we have to come and investigate.
Yeah.
We're not saying that you can't say you can burn in hell.
Okay.
We're not,
And you've
that's-
done your
that's not-
investigation.
No, we actually haven't.
Okay, what's your
Actually,
investigation?
We haven't finished because we have to identify all parties involved. That's
Not
just
at
like
all.
if
I have
stopped you
not
for
done
a
it.
traffic stop.
No,
right?
this is very different than a traffic. Am I being detained?
No,
Okay,
you're
so
not being detained.
when you stop somebody with a car, you are detaining them, right?
Here's the thing,
Do
sir.
you understand? Am I
Yeah,
correct
we're
in
not
that?
here for a law lesson. We're here just to talk with you.
I know, but you just
We
used
wouldn't
an
have
illustration.
We would not have come here had we not got a complaint. You understand that,
Of
right?
course, people complain all the time.
We knew you were here,
Mhm,
right? Because
sure.
we had someone call in and we said he's legal to be there.
Mhm.
You didn't see us hanging out here and
Mhm.
bothering you, right?
No, you guys are
we
reasonable.
We didn't do
Yeah,
do anything.
you guys
We're
are
here
perfectly
because somebody
reasonable.
complained,
Yeah.
and our responsibility to our students
Mhm.
is that when they make a complaint, whether against you or another student or a faculty member,
Mhm.
is to rectify the situation and try to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. This isn't your first time here.
No, I
You know-
graduated from here actually
You
many
know,
years ago.
you know that you've got plenty of students who either agree or disagree with you.
Mhm.
This isn't like some epiphany that we're learning this today,
Right.
right? Like I've been down here when kids have been yelling and doing all the things, and we just
Sure.
watched it happen.
Right.
But like at the end of the day, it makes it much easier if we can just identify you and be like, he's all set and be done. Like we're not trying to cause problems for you.
No,
In
I
fact,
understand.
we've never caused
I
problems
guess
for you.
I am
We've
being a
kept
little
you
bit
safe by being here,
you
right?
you have.
When
Yeah.
we've had officers here when students are in your face and they're screaming and they're being silly and they're
Yep.
acting a fool.
Yep.
We're here to keep you safe.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So at the end of the day, we're just doing our job.
Yep, I understand.
We're not telling you can't say you're going to burn in hell, because if that's what you believe,
Right.
and that's what the scripture tells you, then that's what you believe and the scripture tells you.
Right.
It doesn't mean that everybody believes.
Right,
it,
we
you
know that, of course.
Like,
of
so-
course. Otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
If everyone believed it, there would
yeah,
be no reason.
right? Like I told you before,
Yeah.
though, if we all believe the same things, it'd be a pretty boring world,
Yeah,
right?
fair
If everybody
enough.
looked the same and acted the same and believed the same things, then
Yeah.
we'd look like a bunch of robots running
Mhm.
around here, right?
Sure.
There would be no uniqueness, no nothing. So again, we're not trying to cause you any problems, but you make our lives a little easier when I can just say, yep, I spoke to John Smith, and
Then you could
he's
call me
all
John
set.
Smith.
Well, that's an example, and you knew it
I
was
know,
an example.
you could call me, but I don't, I guess
I
I'm being...
can't call you John Smith. I don't think it really
I'm being
works that way.
stubborn here
Yeah, you're just being
because
uncooperative,
what's I am being uncooperative because I've done nothing wrong, and
We're not saying you did.
yeah, I know you're
We
not,
explained
but
to
I
you
don't
why
need to
we're
give
here.
you my ID.
But we have a responsibility.
As far as I understand.
We have a responsibility to document when we talk to people.
You could call me John Doe.
Whether we agree, disagree,
Call me evangelist.
or whatever, or if we're protecting you or we're protecting someone else. We have a responsibility to identify.
Yeah, but I don't have a
parties
responsibility to give you my name. Right? Do I understand
Appreciate
that?
your-
Yeah, thank you. I'm not trying to be belligerent or anything,
You're
but
not being
you know.
belligerent. I mean,
Yeah.
we're just trying to cooperate. You
I appreciate
won't-
it,
doing our
and I
job
have
and you're doing your
cooperated.
thing.
Except I just don't want to tell you my name, just because I don't believe I've
Why'd you
done
do
anything
something
wrong.
wrong?
No, exactly.
Why wouldn't you?
Why? Well, that's a very.
You didn't do anything
It's
wrong. Why
it's
not
a kind
share
of a
your name?
manipulative way of saying that. I am innocent.
Sure.
So why should I tell you anything?
Why not? Just because we're two citizens?
No, because
talking?
you are not citizens. You have a
Not.
gun. You are an officer. This is a big mistake that police make. You try to say that you are just Joe Citizen. You are not. You all have guns. You have a responsibility, right? You are not just Joe Citizen.
Good to see you guys. Why?
Golly. That is a lesson in civil rights of trying to say that when the law tries to go beyond what they have the authority to do.
I thought maybe you were in trouble. I saw you guys.
We've got children here today.
But they're in public. This is public. Please don't touch me. That's an assault, okay?
Give it to me.
I tell you what, I'm gonna step out here.
Go.
You put your hands on me. That's an assault. I don't want that to happen, okay? Please.
I
leave
don't
me
know
alone.
what your game is or
I don't
what
want.
you're
It's
up
not a
to.
game, Officer Cruiser. Can you please call your supervisor? Because if you put your hands on me, that's an
I'm
assault.
not calling a supervisor. I'm in charge here right now.
Can I have a supervisor, please? I don't want to be
You
argumentative.
can go up to the sheriff's office. You can talk to the sheriff. I've seen your videos and stuff before.
Okay, well, so you understand? I don't want to be argumentative. I just want.
You
want
just
understanding.
want to start shit.
No.
That's all you want to do.
Why are you cursing at me, brother?
I'm not cursing at you. I said all you want to do is start shit.
I'm not starting.
That's all you want.
I just want to be understood.
Oh, I understood.
I just want to be understood. Is it wrong to ask for understanding?
Put it on videos. I don't care. I don't.
All right, I'm just
You're not going to go in here and bother
I'm just
people
going
or
to wait for the clerk of
interrupt
court.
this court.
I'm just going to wait for the clerk of court, okay?
I said you're not going to interrupt this court.
How you doing, brother?
Now you can go outside now.
Here comes the clerk of court.
Go.
I'm waiting on the clerk of court, like I was told.
I
to, okay?
said you're not going to disturb this court.
Just wait just a second. Mark's going to explain it to him.
Thank you. This officer here has put his hands on me, and I need you to call someone because he grabbed my camera. That's an assault.
I'm not a law enforcement officer.
I just need you to call someone for my safety. He put his hands on me. He told me that this cell phone
He's
was
the one that goes around making videos.
Just
He,
Jim, shut up.
you shut your goddamn mouth.
That mean you step out.
Yes, sir. I don't mind talking to you at all. Thank you for coming out talking to me. But this officer here is way out of line.
Let me tell you.
Way out of line. And I want someone called on this idiot because he put his hands on me. He put his hands on me. I'm gonna tell you, I had every legal right to defend myself. You look, I didn't put my hands on you, okay? I had every legal right to. Hey, I don't have to explain to you. I don't have to explain to you, brother.
Let me you step out here. Let me tell you about that, okay?
Let me tell you something.
What?
Boy, man. Okay. Listen to me, okay? Please explain to him that public photography is not a crime. That's all I need from
I'm
you.
fixing to explain to you
Yes,
about
sir.
this, okay?
Let me hear it.
Yes, sir. It's a public area in there.
Yes, sir.
In the bottom of the floor.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So you're welcome to video or do whatever you want to.
Okay.
In the bottom floor here where the court's
Absolutely.
not going on.
Absolutely. And
But
again.
you're not welcome. You can't go into the office.
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
We're having sometimes we're
I'm sorry,
having
excuse me. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
we're
Excuse
having
me.
Judicial hearings.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that,
Yeah.
As far as that, yeah.
Yeah, and again, like I told him, I didn't have any plan of going into courtrooms or anything. I didn't plan on going in behind any offices, just openly filmed. And he here doesn't understand the First Amendment, and he tried to tell me that I couldn't do it. And that's why she told me to wait for you.
It's not mine.
Okay.
Mine. But
thank you.
Yes, sir. You know
Thank
what I told him? And this is what I believe. That this area right in here is a public area.
Mm-hmm.
He's welcome as long as he's not
He's not disturbing anybody, disturbing the peace, to film or whatever he wants to right in there. He's not allowed in any of my offices because we have judicial hearings, we have all kind of things going on. But that little area right in there, if he's welcome.
And I can't go in court.
And I be the only part. He can't enter the offices.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's not if it's fine with him. This is a tax-funded building. I don't need his permission, but he was gentleman enough to come talk to me. And that's all I wanted. I don't need your permission. I'm only going to tell you one more time. I don't need your permission.
He is the security.
Security, but he's not above the Constitution. So his security does not trump my Constitution. All right, you put your hands on me again. I have every legal right to defend myself because you have no reason putting your hands on me. The Supreme Court has already ruled illegal detention and arrest can and will be resisted. And the officer that lost that case lost his life. Please don't put your hands on me again. I don't want confrontation. I want understanding, okay? And I'm willing to love you through that because you made a mistake. I understand that. I don't hold that against you. I love you through that. Please don't put your hands on me again. Please don't. I'm asking you nicely.
Never touched you.
You put your hand. It's on camera. This is my property. This is part of me.
Oh, is it okay?
Yes, this is mine. Please don't put your hands on me again. I'm asking nicely because it won't end good. Please don't put your hands on me, okay? I don't know who hired. I don't. Phone, keys, wallet.
Put your stuff in that bucket over there. Let me see what you got in your pocket.
Absolutely. Just for you, okay? My firearms in the car. Wallet. Keys, phone, camera. Is there anything else you need? There's nothing else on me. She's probably reading my belt. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to put in the... At this point, you're reaching, and it's amazing. Because now you know you done messed up. And so now you're reaching for everything you can find. But that's fine, because I have patience.
I'm not reaching for nothing.
You are.
Everybody does it.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. But you didn't
can't
have...
take your cell phone through there. It's got to go in there.
That's fine. That's fine.
The camera on your head.
That's fine. Listen, I don't mind doing what's right, brother, okay? I don't mind. And that's the problem you have. You don't mind doing... you want to do what's right. Look at this.
You're good.
Thank you. Oh, this is great here. You've made my day.
Thank you. I like to make people's day.
I just want you to know that there will be a complaint filed for assault.
That's okay.
I know it's okay. It's going to be very okay. So I hope you got a second means of taking care of your family, buddy, because you're going. Because if you know my videos, you know who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Well, you just said you watched my videos.
I have seen your videos.
Okay, well then, if you see my videos, you know who I am. Your job's gone.
What you doing?
Your job's gone. So you will enjoy your last days on your job.
If you can get my job, I don't need it.
Your job is gone, buddy. I just want you to know that. You just assaulted a law-abiding citizen by trying to take my phone. You tried to deter my First Amendment right and entry upon this social service building because you said I couldn't do it because you didn't want it, done. Do you not understand the law you've broken? Do you understand that? Because if you're seeing my video, then you should be educated by now. And now you're pissed off because I'm right.
I'm not pissed off.
You are. It's okay. Listen. Everybody has emotions, brother. It's okay. You messed up. It's okay. It's okay. They hire idiots like you to come be the security in buildings that don't need you, dummy. Hey, young lady, I'm sorry he spoke to you that way. No, I'm terribly sorry, okay? I am terribly sorry that he spoke to you that way. No, but it's still rude for him to speak to you that way when we were as cordial as we were and he was that belligerent. Again, I'm terribly sorry.
It's fine. It's no problem.
Thank you. Wow, man. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, ma'am. Again, I wasn't going upstairs. Yeah, that's fine. I spoke to the man here, and he told me that this is all fine here. I didn't have any intentions of going upstairs. And again, I didn't want to be a disturbance. I just was going to come in here and leave. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Sorry y'all had to witness that event happen. That's tragic, but it's going to the sheriff. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Thank you again for your professionalism, all right? You're going to be unemployed.
The camera caught more than just moments. It exposed how easily rights can be challenged in plain sight. What do you think? Was it justice or overreach? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more real stories that make you think, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.